Here we're going to look into bringing contextual data within CRM. And today I'll show you how simple it looks under one single page. So bringing contextual data is going to take long man hours to bring everything under one single page. And when we compare it on an enterprise level, that's going to save you in thousands or millions to bring so much data on a single click. So when I propose what CRM is to you people, so what comes to your mind first? So often people think that it's going to be a sales tool, but when it comes to customer relationship management, it is more than sales. So the relationship never ends once the sale is done. It has much more to it. So where Zoho CRM comes into picture, it's going to help you to put the customer through marketing, support, and finance, and which also helps you to get a 360-degree view of the customer within your organization. I'll just go ahead and walk you through the platform on how it's going to look like within the contact. So here, I'm going to consider a contact, so where we have him on the CRM, and this one is now integrated with various channels. So as you see as the related list on the left, it's going to be a quick shortcut rather than you scroll down below. And this account is integrated with the telephony services, so which helps you to dial a call out from your browser directly. And once you complete the call, it allows you to go ahead and save the activity as a completed activity under the related list. So when you're going to embed the code or snippet to your website, and when the visitor comes in, it also allows you to create proactive chat, so where you could go ahead and initiate a chat with the visitor when he's going to spend more time on your most selling product. And when you do, or let's say, he can also initiate a chat with your technicians. So once a chat conversation is completed, that automatically leaves a note under that contact. So that helps you, when you scroll down to a contact, you get the option to see what happened exactly with that particular area. And it also allows you to track the visits of the customer underneath that. And all these related lists, when you open up your account for the first time, it will all be sorted out different ways. So it also allows you to customize which information you need the most when you come down to a record. And once the chat is completed, so this one is an automated workflow that you can create within the CRM, or you can push the request from the Sales IQ. So let's say any chat that comes in, you have a different team, and you have another team to work on the follow-ups, let's say the sales team. So at that point, you can set up a workflow rule that will create an automated task for them to follow up over that specific activity. And once the task is completed, so here you can get in, update the information, and save it, or you could go ahead and simply check the tick that'll go ahead and convert it to the closed activity. So this gives you a quick detailed view on what happened under that contact when you open the record. So you tend to know how many activities are yet to be completed and how many activities has been completed. And being a manager, you could also be able to create a report out for your team members to see what all happened for that particular sales representative. And the same chat conversation will be in the attachment, and if the customer requests on the website from the Sales IQ, that will automatically attach the chat conversation out to him as a copy. And if you're going to bring him under the campaigns, so let's say we got the lead through a campaign, and that'll get automatically associated for that particular contact record. And after that, let's say we do further follow-ups, and if you feel you're going to put him to a different campaign, or we can go ahead and put him on the other drip campaign area. So clicking on Add Campaigns will go ahead and allow you to associate more. And being Zoho CRM more contextual with the integration, so if you're going to go ahead and simply click on the campaign, that takes you to the campaign module with the content and what are the leads and the contacts or recipient information and more detailed area. And it also allows you to go ahead and create a report out of it. And with the automation, it allows you to go ahead and simply put the recipients who open the campaign to the next campaign level. And that also helps you to go ahead and filter them down, create a report, and it also have an automation part where you can score the contact or the lead based on the activities. So we were in campaign, so you click that takes you there. And the next one would be the email conversations. So Zoho CRM allows you to configure your emails via IMAP or POP. So most people go with POP because they want to maintain their mailbox differently. So the POP helps you when you're going to delete your email off the CRM area. That'll still going to stay there on your mailbox. So let's say, being in the higher level, you don't want to share certain emails that your conversation with the contact. You can open the record and delete them anytime with the POP. And IMAP, it's in real time. So if you're going to remove from here, it's going to take it all from your server. And then you also have social integration. So this allows you to integrate with social platforms. And when you communicate, that shows you the conversation here. But if you want to track your contact, like what he's doing socially, you click on the streams. That'll show us all activities that he's been doing over the social area platform. So, and then you have the regular process. So let's say you follow up with the lead and he agrees to do business with you. We go ahead and convert him, create a potential. And once the potential marks as closed won, if you're into the manufacturing industry or the person who's going to do with more on projects, you can create a custom script that will automatically create a project in the Zoho projects platform, and it'll get associated to this specific contact. So which in turn will also show you the project process. And based on the project goes on, if you want to build a customer, it also integrates with Zoho Books, and that gives you more information under the Zoho Finance area. So you could rather go ahead and create an estimate or invoice from here, or you can go ahead and do it with the books. For example, you have all different teams. They're all going to use different platforms. So you being the higher authority, you just tend to see everything under one single page, rather getting into multiple applications, opening a few tabs, and so on. So post the sales. So here comes the support part. So if you're going to provide customer service for the products you sell, we also have integration with Zoho Desk, so which shows you the recent tickets you submitted, the cases created for your products, along with the overall view as a dashboard on the top with the all tickets overdue and stuff. So the overdue will be mostly based out of SLA. So if you're going to define a time frame for the tickets that has to be handled, or if you have a contract held up with a contact, everything you get it on the timely label. And being on a sales team, if I'm going to follow up with a customer for an upsell, and he's going to get back to me, say, hey, I just posted a query, I didn't get them answered. So the sales rep doesn't have to go elsewhere. He just scrolls down, he sees the ticket, and identifies the technician and puts it up. And finally, you also have survey. If you want to push a survey, we have Zoho Survey, and you get the unique URL there. So you'd be able to go ahead and publish surveys out to the contact. And you also get a short clicks that will allow you to create a survey for this specific customer or send it out to him, or you could go ahead and take a survey internally. So based on all this related list, it all builds up as the internal modules within the CRM. So here you have the campaigns module. So you'd be able to view the list of campaigns, and when you open it, you get all the details there. And same wise with the projects. And you also have Google AdWords integration, as you saw earlier. So that'll also give you the AdWords information for that particular contact. So this is how robust it is. So now we also came up with an idea to go ahead and put it under one single bundle for the marketers or who's in the sales team. So the bundle which we launched last year was the CRM Plus. So that goes ahead and gives you all under one roof. So you don't have to go to different tabs. So you get all these 10 applications internally. So the Sales IQ, where you'd be able to go ahead and view the visitor history. And if you're going to click it on detail, that's going to show you the number of visits, and you want to score them. You want to push them as a lead into the CRM. So you don't have to switch between the tabs. It's all under a click. And the desk shows you the number of tickets, and you go to the headquarters. That gives the managers on what is your incoming and outgoing bandwidth. And projects gives you the overview of the project that you're running on. And that gives you more details over the list of projects and the dashboard overview. And your dashboard, you can customize it based on which project you're working on. And likewise, you have campaigns, social, and survey, sales inbox, motivator, and reports. So this is not only the interaction that you would have with the CRM. So this is an example for the Google AdWords area. So this will automatically fill in once you have your AdWords account integrated with the CRM. And when it comes to the interactions of CRM, it is wide open tool, and it has much more to it rather than being a sales tool. So that has two different versions of APIs so that you can put it across to the third-party applications. And to keep it simple, rather than you spending all your money on integrating the third-party applications, we just made it open for Zoho One, so that allows you to integrate CRM with more than 40 products from our product line. And also, we have a marketplace, so where we are our own developers creating our own applications to integrate with more key third-party applications for small businesses where they don't have to change the existing setup. They just want the CRM to be added on to it.